It's my pleasure and our team's pleasure to be here at the Sun Bowl, the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. Our kids are excited. They've had a great week, but we've had a terrific time. The weather's been outstanding. Yesterday was probably the most average day, but it's beautiful today, and we're looking forward to a great game tomorrow at noon.
And how was the week of practice going and practices leading up to the game?
Yeah, Jeff, it's been great. I mean, I think it was Eastwood High School. Is that right? Eastwood High School. Eastwood High School been outstanding. A lot of the coaches were out of practices. Kids were energetic. Again, the facilities were terrific, and it was beautiful. I mean, we had everything we needed there. The hospitality's been great, and our players are prepared. We're ready to go, and excited to see what we can put on the field tomorrow noon. Yeah, I mean, the difference between what we had, most of the season with Keaton and what we've got with Nick Patty, you got a guy that's a little bit more elusive. He's an athlete. He'll scramble. If you just put on the second series of the Peach Bowl a year ago, where he scrambles for a touchdown, that's what he brings to the table. He's going to have a little bit more escapability. He won't be kind of a lame duck in the pocket, so say. So he brings that to you. He's got a great arm, and he's a competitor. And I know the guys in the huddle, the other 10 guys, will play their tails off for Nick Patty when he's in there.
I thought this was speculation. Nobody really knows about UCLA's opt-out. How do you go about preparing for two quarterbacks?
You know what? We've done that before. In fact, the last game of the season, we didn't know if TV was going to play or not. Tyler Van Dyke. So it's the same thing. We're not worried about it. We're preparing for their starters, and if they're not in there, it'll probably be a little bit easier. But they got great players. Starters, backups. It doesn't matter. So this one, I think, is a little bit easier than it was at Miami, not knowing in that final game of the season. So their quarterback's athletic. He can run, and we'll figure it out. They got they got one of the best rush attacks in the country, and we've got one of the best run defenses in the country. And I think we're pretty much built for stop and run. So this will be a battle of the run game for sure. With their rush offense. So that'll be interesting. Obviously, we don't have all our weapons on defense, so but I think structurally, if our guys do what they're supposed to do and hang in there, we'll be okay. But we face a lot of good rushing attacks in the ACC. Probably one of the leading rushers, and maybe EJ can help me out. But the Tucker kid from Syracuse has always been pretty good rushing the football in the last 2 years. We've held down in check pretty much, and it hasn't been an easy day. It will not be an easy day on any running back, I would guess. Hope.
And what are the intangibles you like about Nick? He's got battled through injuries. Could have looked at other options, but he stayed, with the program.
Yeah, I mean, Nick's a Pitt man. He's one of those loyal guys, and loyalty. I mean, I think about the word loyalty. There's not a whole lot of loyalty in this world anymore. In college football, pro football, it doesn't matter. Maybe in everybody's profession. So to me, loyalty's big, and Nick has been one of those guys that's been loyal. To this program, we're going to be loyal to Nick, and Nick is an athlete, and the guys will play for him. I think they're excited to play with him in that huddle, and I would say they're a team that's together. But nothing was going to stop those guys. They would win the final 4 games of the season, and with that win streak, and trying to put number 5 on there, going 1-0 in December. That's what I'd say. I mean, we just got a team that's going to go out and play. They love to play the game. And I love our football team. We got great kids that are fun to coach. They've been great down here. There's been no problems with bed check or anything like that. We got a great football team. And the kids are playing with the staff's families, playing cards and just hanging out in the hotel. It's that's kind of who we have here. It's a pleasure to coach them. Yeah, Chip's got a great offensive mind. He's gonna change things up. He will scheme you up. There's going to be a lot of angle blocks up front. I could see him splitting out. Probably a great place to sit would be in the end zone just to watch and see what their splits look like. I can imagine them doing some split things with us, just trying to open up gaps and blocking down on the nose and wrapping a center around. I mean, they'll do some different things like that. I think that we got to be prepared for. They do some unbalanced stuff, but he's just got one of those minds that he's gonna come out with something different that we have not prepared for. And I could say that every week, but that's a guarantee, especially with the time he's had, that he likes to scheme you up and he likes to have that marker last.